up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to this edition of The Sharp Reality. Follow me on Twitter, @Donovan_Sharp. Be sure to check out thesharpreality.com anytime for all podcast episodes and additional content. TSR can also be found on iTunes, YouTube, as well as SoundCloud, and if you want to support the show, do your Amazon shopping through our affiliate link on the right-hand side of our homepage. Back in March, Cosmopolitan sex and relationships writer Hannah Smothers wrote an article entitled 12 Compelling Arguments to Never Give Another Blowjob. When I read through the article, it made me laugh and sort of shake my head and it was sad because when women read this, they take this stuff to heart. They actually think that these 12 compelling reasons to never give another blowjob are valid reasons. Now, it's funny. Some people may think that it's satirical or, oh, there's no way this has to be satire. But guys, there's way too much feminist rhetoric in here for it to be some sort of satirical, oh, we're just kidding. Hannah Smothers describes herself as, I'm the sex and relationships and dating author here on Cosmo, and I'm not that serious. This is another way women fool us into thinking that this is the way they can have it both ways. They can write ridiculous articles like this, and when somebody calls them out on it and said, you're full of shit, well, I wasn't that serious. It says that in my bio. No. Again, there's way too much feminist rhetoric in this particular article for her not to have meant it. So let's go ahead and get started here. What I'm going to do is the article, it's a very short article, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through each of the reasons and sort of give my personal take on this. So the article starts out, it says, oral sex is the best, so long as you're the person receiving it, talking about women. The reason the word job comes after blow, and is because, she says there is a reason the word job comes after blow, and that's because going down on a dude is hard work. So why bother? I mean, why continue giving blowjobs when you know you'd rather be doing literally anything else? In case you need further convincing, here are 12 incredibly compelling arguments to never go down on another guy again. So number 1, she says, deep within your heart, you know you can get oral without giving it. She continues, talking about number 1. Whoever started the rumor that oral sex is an act of reciprocity was probably a dude, and he was definitely lying. If a dude won't go down on you, dump him. If a dude refuses to go down on you unless you return the favor, dump him. A truly great man will go down on you forever and never expect a thing. Find you that man. Wrong answer. A truly great man will always expect a woman to suck his dick. My girl will suck my cock to the hilt before I even think about sticking my dick in her. Hannah Smothers is completely wrong. For red pill aware men, oral sex is not an act of reciprocity. We expect women to suck our cocks. I'm not a guy who licks pussy. I just don't do it. I've done it before. I'm not going to do it. That's just me. And the fact that I don't lick pussy has never cost me a woman ever. I mentioned in episode 17, which is entitled "Why You Shouldn't Care About a Woman's Needs in Bed." I'll go ahead and address what she said here as part of number 1. What did she say? If a dude refuses to go down on you unless you return the favor, dump him. Basically, she's saying if a dude doesn't lick your pussy, that you should dump him, and that sucking dick is more of a chore than a pleasure. Well, in episode 17, I pointed out the fact, and we all know this, guys, women love to suck cock. All women love sucking dick. This is why women suck dick. The reason why they like to suck dick is because of the sexual validation that they get from it. A man's hard cock in her mouth and down her throat is a constant reminder that she is attractive to him. His hard cock is in her throat, so he is turned on by her. That's how it works. A woman's pleasure, 90% of a woman's pleasure and satisfaction is tied to your pleasure and satisfaction, and a blowjob, a lot of the times, is how she achieves this. I have never heard of a woman who dumped a man because he didn't eat pussy, ever. I've never heard a woman say, well, the reason I dumped my boyfriend is because he doesn't lick my pussy. I've never heard that. However, if a girl doesn't suck dick, she's the one that's gone, and they all know it, which is why most of them suck dick in the first place. That's just all there is to it. Number 2, she says, you're so sleepy. She says, wow, what a yawn that was. He probably saw the yawn and thought, I bet my penis would fit in there. But you are just too tired. But you are just too tired for that right now. In fact, you may be too tired of that forever. Any woman who tells me she's too tired to give me a blowjob and subsequently the pussy, she gets the boot. You are going to suck my cock and you are going to let me fuck you. If those things don't happen, you can get the fuck out. Women want their men to want their pussies. Women want men to want to fuck them even if they don't feel like giving it up. All right? Women who actually refuse blowjobs or sex then turn around and wonder why her boyfriend or husband is fucking other chicks. This is the reason why. Women say all the time, why do men cheat? But they don't tell the other side of the story. Well, I stopped sucking my husband's cock 3 months ago, and we only have sex once a month. And then they honestly wonder why. I wonder why my man has a side chick. It's because you're not sucking his dick and you're not fucking him. Number 3, she says, in this day and age, refusing to go down on a dude is practically part of the hashtag resistance. She says, look, women have it hard enough as it is. Feminist acts come in all shapes and sizes. What doesn't come in all shapes and sizes is your partner's dick, because you won't be going down on him. This is another example of women encouraging other women to be as unattractive and non-compliant as possible. The funny thing is feminist women who are feminist and strong and independent, they give the best head. Like, those bitches can deep throat cock with the best of them. So they're not resisting anything, at least not behind closed doors. Number 4, she says you work all day long. She says you work so hard all day long doing your actual job. She continues, why on earth would you want to come home and deal with this exhausting side hustle, his penis in your mouth, when you already work so hard at your actual job all day? This is another sad example of wordplay. They considered the word blow job in a literal sense so that they can characterize it as a job, so they can come up with a weak argument that contains the word job. Besides, most women who have jobs, they don't work hard at all. Most of the time, they're fucking on Facebook or they're fucking around with their phones. And I mean, listen, sucking her man's cock is what she should be looking forward to all day, because their jobs are usually pretty easy. Number 5. She says, men are already having way too many orgasms anyway. She continues, the orgasm gap is real, folks, and if you're a straight woman who's having sex with a straight dude, just know that you're having far fewer orgasms as your partner. Closing the orgasm gap starts with you, honey, and the way it starts is with lack of blowjobs. Guys, women get everything else in this life. They get the benefit of the doubt. They get custody 85% of the time. They're absolved of any and all slutty behavior. They have the world at their feet. And now they want more orgasm and made up this orgasm gap. Now, to be fair, yeah, the orgasm gap is real. I have had far more orgasms than any of the girls that I have ever fucked, and I don't give a single fuck. This is another part of episode 17 that I'll reference. Why you shouldn't give a shit about a woman's needs in bed. The physical purpose of life is procreation, okay? Absent anything else, any meaning of life, the reason humans are physically on this earth, any animal, is to procreate. So in other words, no sperm, no baby. If the man doesn't shoot his load, she ain't getting pregnant. However, if a woman doesn't come, she can still get pregnant because the man shoots his load. No sperm, no baby. So, yeah, the orgasm gap is absolutely real, and I don't give a shit. So, don't blame men, blame Mother Nature. Number 6. You can't have deep and meaningful conversations with a penis in your mouth. She continues. Sure, sexual intimacy is as important a part of a healthy relationship, but so is emotional intimacy accomplished via heartfelt chats. Wrong again, Hannah. Emotional intimacy is accomplished via rough sex, which should always start and sometimes finish with my dick in her mouth. It's as simple as that. She can have all the emotional intimacy as she wants, as long as my cock is down her throat. Number 7. She says, quote, darn, you would, but you just brush your teeth and don't really want to put anything else in your mouth. She continues, if only he'd asked just 3 minutes earlier, shucks. To which I respond, darn, looks like you'll have to brush your teeth again. Now get on your knees and open your mouth. Number 8, she says it would be way more fun for both of you to just have penetrative sex. She continues, I've yet to see a compelling argument that provides a crude bodily instrument such as the penis can tell the difference between the inside of a mouth and the inside of a vagina. Skip the blowjob and go straight to the sex, something you can both enjoy. Now, to be fair, she's not completely wrong, okay? Penetrative or penetrative sex is something you can both enjoy. But she is going to suck my dick before I stick my dick in her pussy, because it's something that I both enjoy and require. And again, here's a little bit more subliminal messaging here. She describes the penis as a crude bodily instrument, such as the penis. So again, this is the feminist agenda at play. Male penis bad. Male genitals are bad. This is just how they continue to infuse this kind of shit into women's minds. Number 9, this is a good one. She says, honestly, has he really earned it? She continues, do you know what was a great reward system? The chore chart my family had, where I won stars to earn my allowance each week. How many stars are on your boyfriend's chore chart? Surely not enough for a blowjob. The sad part about this one, guys, is that women actually buy into this idea that sex should be used as a reward or a motivation to get a man to do something. They also use it to punish, or lack thereof, they use it to punish their men. Guys, if you are a red pill aware man, if you are an alpha fucking male, a blowjob is not a reward, it is a requirement. A woman is required to suck my cock, and that's how she earns that penetrative sex that she enjoys so much, like stated back in number 8. Number 10. This is another funny one. You're saving this for an extra special to be determined occasion, she continues. Blowjobs are kind of like an extra fancy bottle of wine that you don't want to open until the perfect moment. When will that perfect moment be? Who's to say? But it's certainly not now. And she says, and to be honest, probably not ever. Again, Miss Smothers is making the egregious mistake of characterizing blowjobs as rewards, or that they're only for special occasions. Listen, man, Hannah can keep denying blowjobs all she wants, but I can promise you she'll never keep a man around that she actually wants around, and the reason for that is because she's not sucking his dick. Number 11 and 12 are sort of fillers. Number 11 says you don't want premature lip wrinkles. That's part of that satirical stuff that they're tucking in there, among the serious stuff that they really mean. Number 5, she says, look, penises can be icky. Look, man, I'm not a woman, so I don't know if penises are icky or not, but again, that to me is just filler. Those two are just fillers because she couldn't come up with enough reasons to meet the minimum requirements for Cosmo's deadline. To wrap this thing up here, this article is another bad example of how women sabotage each other. And again, like, there are girls out there that are going to read this stuff, and even though they might think it's satirical, they will internalize this and think that these are legit reasons. It is literally as though older women are intentionally trying to make younger women unattractive and undateable so they can have more options. It's kind of like sluts who like to shame virgins, like girls who have fucked a bunch of dudes but they have a friend who's a virgin. They're constantly encouraging her, oh no, you need to start fucking dudes, or lose your virginity now, or get it out while you can, and if you only have sex with your husband for the first time, you'll never know what else is out there. Well, the reason why they're encouraging their virgin friend or their friend that's not a slut to be a slut is so that she can bring her down to her level. This is what happens, guys. Articles like this and it's funny, she sort of dips her toe in both ends of the pool. She wants to say, a lot of her writing is clearly satirical, like the premature lip wrinkles, but then she says, well, look, has he really earned it? Well, guess what, man? There are bitches out there who feel like their men have to earn blowjobs, or that penises are destructive, or that penises are icky. So she adds satire, and she sort of puts it in with what she really wants to say. So Hannah Smothers isn't fooling anybody here. She honestly and truly believes that she shouldn't be required to suck a man's dick, and you know what? She can continue to refuse blowjobs. She can resist sex. She can be a part of the hashtag resistance. Well, guess what? These women, at some point, are going to realize that, you know what? If I'm not sucking cock, and if I'm not giving the pussy up to my boyfriend or my husband, eventually he's going to start fucking somebody else, at which point they'll say, well, why is my husband cheating? Well, at some point, she's going to figure it out. And deep down inside, she knows why. She's just not going to tell anybody. That concludes this episode of The Sharp Reality. Follow me on Twitter at Donovan_Sharp. Visit thesharpreality.com anytime to listen to all podcast episodes and access additional content. Don't forget to bookmark our Amazon affiliate link in the sidebar of our homepage. Thanks for listening.